Sorry, it's been a while since I've posted a video. I know I don't have very many subscribers, but still it's been a while. Well, this is my review over the Bear Grylls Gerber Survival Knife. I've had this for 2 years, I think. Year 2, definitely. I am absolutely in love with it, and actually I just found this yesterday. Again, I lost it for a couple months, and I left it in my fishing tackle box, so my bad. I think this is how it comes with the handle like this. I prefer it to be the other way, because like when it's on your belt, it's quicker to like grab with your finger. If you can see, yeah, you guys can see what I'm talking about right there. And my overall review has to be a 5 out of 5. There's only one little problem with it. Overall, I really like it. So let's get to what you guys are here to look for. Let's go ahead and talk about it. A lot of the we're gonna go ahead and start with the fire starter. All right. The fire starter right here, it is very, very hard to like actually pull it out. Okay. See, I'm just pulling like straight back, and it doesn't want to come out. You literally, this little notch right here. Oh wow, why is that blurry? Anyways, this little notch right here on the bottom has another little notch that kind of connects. When you pull it back, it's not going to jiggle its way out of there if you're running through the woods or anything. So you actually have to pull up and out. Okay, I've used it a couple times. I haven't really started any fires or anything really with it, but this part's kind of rubbered right here. It has a great grip for when you're swooping on the edge for the blade, or when you're against the part made for this. Now if you see, this goes all the way through. You can attach a string to it or anything, and there's that notch. It goes right back in there with the notch, okay, and it stays in there pretty well. One of the small problems is if you have it open and you get water in there, it does not drain. Okay, so little tip, so you'd have to pour it out and it'd have to drain through the back. Not a big deal, because flint does not really rely on being dry, technically speaking, but it still kind of matters in my opinion. Okay, so now moving on to the blade and the parts of the blade. Now this right here holds it pretty well, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off. It is Velcro. Now this can bend and stuff, so it's kind of floppy against your waistband, which they could have made this a little bigger, but for the bigger belts, but it still works pretty well. But this is a little floppy, so putting it back in is hard. Well, why is it hard? Isn't it a slip-on? No, it actually, see, it takes a little flip force. These right here, let me go ahead and take this out. You guys can see through, which I don't know why it's so blurry, but you can see through. There's holes. You can use this to make it a spear. Like, you can take your shoestrings and put them through and lace it on to make a spear or anything else. And these actually coincide with these here little holes, and it makes it on there stronger, so it's not coming out. And again, I like it like this, because you can grab it when it's on your waistband and pull it out. Here is the part where it is meant for the fire starter. You see it has a little fire symbol on it, and it actually has a edge, so this way you're not using the edge of the knife. It's very great, very nice. I really like it. It works so well, and it's a nice edge right there. Not sharp where it'll cut you or anything, but it's a nice edge. Nice thick blade. I don't know the exact measurements on any of that per se. Their first model, they did not show the blade right here going all the way through. Like, you see how it's black and orange? That's actually the blade going all the way through to the back. Their first model did not show this, and people said that the blade only went to about here, and well, that got Bear Grylls mad because they lost kind of a little bit of money. So they basically, they just wanted to they made a new model, and they made a couple adjustments. They added these marks right here for better grip. I think it was rubberized in both, but so they showed this to make the spectators hush. Right here, it comes with a safety whistle, which I took off and I put it, because it's kind of floppy, and if you were to be hunting something and trying to be quiet and stealthy for, per se, a rabbit or a squirrel, it flies around. It flies around a lot. Very handy little thing, but I put it on my backpack strap to where I can reach it when I have it on. Very, very nice. Love the whistle. It is so loud. You really got to push, and it is so loud and so high. But the blade itself holds a really, really nice clean edge. It does have a sharpener, which you just kind of pull across. I don't fully like it, so I went ahead and bought my own sharpener, but it is still a good sharpener. It does work. I don't think I was using it correctly, but hey, that's me. But overall, it's a great product. I am fascinated. So earlier I said about the water coming in here and it can't get out. Well, what happens if water gets in here? That's a lot of water. This part does have a little hole. Yeah, there you go. Now you guys can kind of see it. It does have a hole that the water can go through, and it's just amazing. And it is just an amazing product overall. It was about 30 to 40 when I got it a couple years ago when they it first came out, and now I think it's skyrocketed to what, $60? Correct me if I'm wrong. With the sheath. Here's the strap, double stitched. Great. It does not go through, so because it has 2 layers right here. Great product. And here I think you can add on another thing, another sharpener right there. I have not, and you should be able to take this part off to do so. Okay, final and probably one of the most important things. By the way, this is all rubberized, just in case you guys didn't know. Right here, you guys see this little flimsy thing? What is that? What the heck? What is that doing? Huh? Just in my way. Well, oh, what is that? Actually, very interesting. See, if you take this and you pull on it, a little piece of paper comes out. What the heck is this? Well, it's a pocket guide to how to survive from Bear Grylls. I have read it. It is very interesting. I thought I know a lot of survival things, and this taught me a couple things. I did disagree with maybe a couple things, but that's my own personal opinion. Of course, Bear Grylls is a man himself. Everybody takes survival their own way, but it's very nice. And then you can also use this for paper after you're done reading it. So start a fire. If you see, it's stitched at the back, so go ahead and put it in when this is on this side. Okay? And then you just weasel it all the way back in there. And there you go. It's back in there. And also, friends, this is rubber right here, this little black thing. So when you put it in, water can't get in, or air basically. It kind of locks it in a little bit more. It is a little jiggly. I haven't heard it very much. Sharpen the blade. It holds a great edge. Really nice edge. It feels so firm in the hand. However you hold it. I could hold it sideways and it still feels firm. I mean, it is just great. And I also love how right here it's kind of edged. It's amazing. It kind of acts like a hammer. I've used the hammer before. It feels solid. Make sure you're really watching yourself for this here back blade. Really be careful. It can be very dangerous. Okay, I've almost cut myself before. You really got to watch out. Okay, so just pay attention, and you shouldn't get hurt. I mean, it's kind of common sense. But this is my review. Overall, most amazing product ever. I love this knife. I would take this on a survival situation.